by saying I'm not a public speaker and I get emotional on a good day, but I just want to say a couple things about my father. My father was a real family man. He worked very hard to support his family, but he always made time for us. He was there for us, and my mom always commented on how he became close with her family, never differentiating between his side and hers. On his side, nobody was closer to him than his twin brother. They often commented that they knew each other even longer than their parents knew them. For his children, he always made time, whether it was taking us sledding on the hill in front of our house or running down the hill after us, or when he took me skiing for the first time and I was too young to be alone on the lift. So after my lesson, he pulled me part of the way up the bunny slope, ran down after me, and did it over and over and over again for the day. Another thing about my dad, when I moved into my own apartment and my parents would come visit, by the time I'd come home from work, everything was fixed in the apartment. Things I didn't even know needed being fixed, such as installing a computer-controlled timer system while I was out. My dad was very well liked and friendly to all, and we can all learn from the way he treated everyone he met. Even at the grocery store, he'd stop and chat with the people stocking the shelves, ask them how their work was and how their families were. They all greeted him with a smile because he took the time with them when most people would just walk past and ignore them. The last several years were very hard for my dad, and the dad who was strong for all of us came to depend on others for help. We all saw how strong you were for him and how you fought hard to get him the care that he deserved, always making sure he was comfortable and could live at home surrounded by family. Nobody could have done more than you did. You kept saying that through the years he took care of us, and it was the least we could do for him. Thank you, Mommy. Even in the last few years, you didn't give up on him, and you always looked for ways to make him better or more comfortable. And even through his confusion, you saw and we saw moments of clarity, including just this past Friday when I Skyped with my parents, and my dad started out with his eyes closed tightly. And I kept saying, "Daddy, open your eyes and look at me." And when he finally did, he winked at me like he always used to, but hadn't done in several years. And I said, "Daddy, did you just wink at me like you used to?" He raised his eyebrows at me, another characteristic dad move that I hadn't seen in a while. Then he closed his eyes again as if it were too much effort. "Daddy, I love you and I'll always miss you, but we'll do our best to live up to your example."